Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Miami Hurricanes. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The offense stays on the field. Coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback.